YouTube. Hi, so we have 5 viewers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our first ever live stream on YouTube. I'm Autumn Sable, I'm your host. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. That's Caverns. That's our theme music. Okay, so welcome to the full moon in Pisces. This is really exciting. So welcome to all of our current lunar manifestations members, and welcome back, I should say, and welcome to all of our new lunar manifestations moon circle members. This is our first ever live stream where we're going to be doing it on YouTube. I've got eCam up. I had planned on like getting in here and kind of making things nice, but this isn't so bad for our first go, right? That's not so bad. In fact, it's really, really good, as Abraham Hicks would say. It's really, really good. I was just watching one of those. I like to listen to Abraham Hicks and like get in the vortex. I just checked my email. And I've got like a bunch of comments that I like commented on a video and I've got responses. I'm like, I don't remember what I commented. But I'm excited to check. But somebody on the thing goes, they get their question answered by Abraham, and then they're like, hey, Abraham, before I go, could you just say, like, it's really good? And they're like, seriously? Like, that's what you want? So anyways, I'm joking, and I'm saying, that's good. That's really, really good. Okay, so welcome to everybody who knows what this space is about. Thank you so much for joining us. And for anybody who doesn't know, this is the Pisces full moon ceremony. And what we're going to be doing today is noting our intentions, so our manifestations and whatever we are harvesting from the last new moon, which was 2 weeks ago. In the sorry, I'm so distracted running all these new platforms. I've got like my I'm tech tingly today. Gosh, what month is it even? Leo, really already? Man, does anybody else feel like 2020 has been a total time slip? Like you don't know where the time went and you just like woke up and it's already the fall? That's kind of how I feel. So in 2 weeks ago at the new moon in Leo, we planted our intentions. We always plant them in micro and macro statements of intention using positive I am affirmative language. So micro being something that we were hoping would manifest in the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry, in the 2-week increments between the new moon and the corresponding full moon, or the next full moon, and then 6 months, which would be between the Pisces new moon, which was 6 months ago, and the Pisces full moon, which is today. So the Pisces new moon would have been back in February, like the last week in February. And so what I always recommend is if you have been here for a while, you probably have your Foursquare out. If you are a brand new member, you can go get it in the members portal. If you're not a member and you're watching this and you're wondering what in the world I'm talking about, maybe you're watching it on replay, you can go to the Join Now page of our website. Link is in here, and get these. So there's nice little printables, but you could also just get a Foursquare and blank piece of paper, fold it in half, and on one side you're going to write your new moon intentions. So if you did this for the Pisces new moon, you would already have this here. And then on the other side, you're going to write your full moon manifestations, or like the intentions that you planted that have blossomed into abundance, like into your lived reality. So what do I mean when I say plant intentions and harvest your abundance? So when you're planting an intention, it's something that you want to happen in your life, whether it's a new move, a new career, a new love interest, or to foster and grow a current love or a current job, or or just spruce up your current home. You plant intentions in 4 quadrants, and I invite folks to use the quadrants. I don't know if I'll show you mine. In the 4 quadrants: health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Other words that you can use are ease, flow, connection, and expansion. And if you guys give me just 1 second and will humor me, Lunar Manifestations members, if you're still watching this on the Zoom link, if you go to the members area in the intro for the 2020 call calendar, you'll see these YouTube live streams. So it might be more interesting if you're currently on Zoom to head over to the Lunar Manifestations intro where you'll see this. But you know what? I'm also going to just grab the link really quick and throw it in the chat box so you could just come over and see it on YouTube. Again, thank you guys so much for all of your time and patience as I work out my tech as we expand. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna do the quadrant for you guys. So, Golden Otter. So when I'm talking about planting your intentions, you're gonna want to plant them in 4 quadrants. Ooh, text, let's do that. So we're gonna do health, why isn't this bigger? Can you guys see that? Health, let's do another one. Wealth, whoa. Love. And perfect self-expression. So these are taken from Florence Scovel Shinn. She was an early 20th century metaphysician. You can find her works for free here on YouTube. Perfect self-expression. And yeah, if you just Google The Game of Life and how to play it, that's like a great diving in point. All of her books are audio versions. It's not her reading them because she has been passed for many, many years. But so essentially each month we're planting our intentions in our health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression quadrants, just like you plant a garden. And what are you trying, like if you plant a garden, what do you want to grow? So it's just like in your life, if you consider it a game and you're planting your garden of life or you're planting your intentions in life, these are the different quadrants that I always recommend that we plant in. And then when you're planting intentions, you're always going to want to use I am declarative language. So let's take that off. Let's see if we get it. Golly, that is very small. Again, thank you all for your patience. This is our first time doing this live stream, and we're just going with it. Okay, the whole world's going online now, so we may as well play with these tools while they're available. Okay, so you're going to want to plant using I am declarative language. So I am, let me try to think of something that I'm doing right now. I am exploring new technologies that will allow me to reach a global audience of Lunar Manifestations Moon Circle members. I am, so it'd be like a micro thing. Let me put that in my, I guess that would be my perfect self-expression. Health. I am starting a new exercise routine that will bring me vitality in my days. Oh, actually, you know what I'm doing? I'm adding in a new protein shake. Hemp protein and pea protein, because I went vegetarian about 3 years ago, and I do so much better when I have protein in my diet, but I'm not quite ready to go back to animal protein. So I am exploring plant-based proteins to increase my vitality, my energy, and maybe preserve my youth. So it's whatever you want, and don't hold back. Like, this is literally just yours. No one else is going to see this. Ideally, you would put it in a private place so that only you can see it. I always recommend having an angel altar, which is kind of crazy because that's actually what today's ritual is going to be. It's the Pisces Full Moon ritual where we craft an angel altar and a sigil. And so that's where I always like mine to rest, just anywhere where it can be private, because really you're planting. It's like when you plant a seed, you don't know what's going to germinate from it, like how big your harvest is going to be. But if you're like going to be embarrassed that it might be kind of big, then what's the point of planting it? So plant them privately, share them with a group if you want in the Lunar Manifestations member circle. On the online forum, you can put all that information in there, and we will hold space. That's the entire purpose of this circle, is put whatever you want in there. A couple months ago, when was it, back in June, maybe somebody in the chat can remind me, I spoke out loud. I was like, hey guys, so I just spent like 3 hours on Zoom looking for multi-million-dollar ranches in Sedona. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen someday. And then within a weekend, after spending all weekend like looking for ranches, we got information that we may be moving somewhere, and wherever it is, it's actually cheaper to buy land and build than to buy or rent. It's just like one of those weird housing things. This is pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, and all that. It's just the way of life in this specific place. So anyway, so it was just really cool. Like I was putting the energy towards getting a ranch in Sedona, and I knew it wasn't going to happen right away, but I let myself dream and I let myself envision it, and I spoke it out loud to the circle. I said, hey guys, this is what I'm doing this weekend. And then within a weekend, on the Monday, we got a call that we could be going somewhere, and it's just crazy. It's just like when you speak something out loud. And that's the power of a circle. We can hold that space for you. And especially if you kind of like lose faith, sometimes with manifesting, especially if something's really big, we can tend to lose faith that it's not going to happen for us. And that's what the circle is there to do, is just to hold that space and be that voice of encouragement. I always encourage members to like drop their manifestations in, even if it's something little or something fun. I know there's somebody on here who had some otters show up in a lake that they'd never seen, which, speaking of, everybody always asks me what these earrings are. These are my otters. They're from Alaska. One of my mom's patients got them for her. Well, carved them for her for me. So in Alaska, only Native Alaskans are allowed to carve on, I believe this is mammoth. So they're Native Alaskan. Thank you. Okay, so that's how we plant our intentions. And then what about when it's time to harvest? So essentially when you're harvesting your manifestations, or you're harvesting your intentions, you just note them on the back of the full moon. And so if you are new to this space and you haven't been doing this planting with us for a while, what I recommend is that you go back and you check your instant messages, your emails, your texts, journals, notebooks, mail, if you have any like mail that's accumulated, calendars, obviously, and see what was like kind of in your energy back in the end of February time frame. So yeah, like what were you doing at the end of February? So gosh, at the end of February, I had just come back from an overseas trip. Like I was back in the States, and I knew it was going to be an interesting year, but I did not see this coming. And I was actually intending to slow down. And then holy cow, I had planned on taking 3 months off this year. I didn't know I'd get like 5 paid. So, or more. I mean, we're kind of like rounding home into 2020. Sometimes I like to share my manifestations or my intentions just so that when it manifests, it's just really fun to share with a circle. And again, that's what the circle's for. So share yours. Actually, you want to hear one that's funny for mine? Connection. This is the Pisces new moon, February 23, 2020. My macro intention. So my macro intention was something that I wanted to come into my field of reality or into fruition in a 6-month time frame. I don't think I was quite ready for like a 2-week turnaround on this. So I said, macro. I'm able to service all of my clients and Golden Otter Lunar Manifestations member circles from a heart-centered place, and they love being members of the circle. Actually, I kind of edit it, but that's it. And here we are on a live stream where I'm putting little comments up. So it's just really cool the way that the universe will support you, because I had no idea that this eCam YouTube channel thing was going to happen. It literally manifested in the last 3 days. I've been kind of like bonking my head with Zoom and our website. We've been having like some tech issues. And I was like, you know what hasn't given me tech issues? YouTube. So I went over to YouTube and I clicked around a minute. I figured out how to do a live stream. And then I was watching somebody do an eCam thing. I was like, what is this beautiful thing? And boom, within 3 days, a macro intention that I'd been wanting to manifest over a 6-month time frame that had not shown itself, like showed up in literally the last minute. Okay, so I'm going to pause there. Make sure that you celebrate your abundance. Make sure that you share it in the membership area. You can do that via the app. So remember, we have a members-only app for that, which you can download onto any smartphone or tablet. That's where you can message me privately, and if a new moon intention planting, like a one-to-one, is included in your membership, you can schedule there. And if it's not, that's where you can schedule ones for me. So I'm actually closing down my public calendar. My forward-facing calendar is now closed as of September 1st. Yeah, things are happening. It's busy over here. And so the only way to schedule one-to-ones with me, here on, is if you are a Lunar Manifestations Circle member. So you can go to Join Now to do that, or you can do it down in the link below. Okay, so, and also just a reminder for current members, this call will end in a few minutes, and we will go over to our other platform, and I will answer all of your Q&As there. So that will be perfect for you all. Because elected anonymity is one of our kind of pride points in the membership. I was just in the circle. I was just talking about this on Instagram Live, that when I was first exploring my intuitive gifts and exploring development, like mediumship development and manifesting, I needed to be in a safe and sacred space, and it had to be private. I could not let anybody know that I was like trapped in the woo closet and trying to come out and explore. And for me, that really served me. And it helped put me into a place where I got comfortable seeing enough people exploring their spiritual gifts with success and enjoyment, and without fear, because that was a part of my story early on as a medium, like as a young child with kind of like a heightened sense of the world, heightened sensitivity. And I needed to see others doing it safely. And I needed to be able to do it anonymously. And that really served me. And so that was the entire premise of why the circle was founded, basically. That's why it came together, was so that we could do this in an online space, privately and anonymously. Sometimes I slur my words because I talk too fast. I sent somebody something the other day. I said, oh, just watch it on 2x speed. She's like, you talk too fast for 2x. Okay, 1.7. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the Pisces Full Moon ritual really quickly so that we can check that out. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out the blog, we have an amazing team that puts our blog together. And there's a little discount code in there for anybody who wants the ritual. Again, Lunar Manifestations members, your ritual is always included. And you can get that in the members area. Alrighty, guys, give me 1 second as I figure out how to navigate eCam. I think I click button. Ah, there it is. This is kind of fun. All right. If anybody is watching live on YouTube, could you pop in a comment? Literally anything. I want to show you guys something really fun with this eCam live that I like. Perfect self-expression. Okay, so here is our Pisces Full Moon ritual blog for anybody who's new to this space. Members, you can get your copy in the members area. I don't know, can you guys see my, like, I'm so excited. Thank you for bearing with me and just like taking the time for me to figure this out. Mary and Jessica, if you guys could throw a thumbs up in the comments if you prefer this over our Zoom calls, let me know. Because it's just so cool. You can like put so much fun stuff. And again, now I need to go find the Pisces Full Moon. I had this open and no, it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, that's strawberry barking. We rescued a dog under the strawberry full moon back in June, and she was so much fun to have during quarantine, and just like a new addition to our life. And now she's a little bit of a terror, and we are currently potty training. No, actually she's potty trained now. Now we're chew training because she just won't stop chewing everything. Or barking. Okay, Here we go, friends. We're bouncing over. Here is the, hopefully you can see it. There you go. This is the Pisces Full Moon Ritual. So I'm just going to read the first little bit of this because at 6:30, I'm going to jump off this live and I'm going to go over to the private live, which JL and MC, I will, that's also posted in the intro section. So you guys can go over there and submit your questions in the members area or in the super chat. Not super chat, I don't know if that's what it's called, but in the chat. So it is only for members and only valid members have access to that. So here we go. And for anybody who's wondering, the new artwork is by Tailored Art 111 over on Instagram. She should be linked in the comments for this video. Okay, Pisces Full Moon Ritual. Let's get crafty. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You must go through it. So here's a little note from me. Ready to craft your way to universal co-creation? 2 weeks ago, at the new moon, we downshifted into receiving mode in order to achieve our dreams. Now, a fortnight later, the full moon in Pisces is calling us to upshift and take massive guided action to draw our desires from the immaterial planes to the physical planes. So Pisces is the 12th house, is the 12th and final sign of the zodiac, and rules the dream realm, our subconscious minds, and the space where the transition between this life and non-physical life takes place. This month, our ritual focuses on bridging the gap between life here on Earth and the afterlife by crafting a sigil or making an angel altar. So the full moon in compassionate Pisces will illuminate feelings we've buried deep in our psyches, possibly bringing emotions like sadness, grief, and heartbreak to the surface. The beautiful part of this ritual is that what we're willing to reveal, we can truly heal at a core level. By honoring these deep and possibly painful feelings, rather than stepping over them or trying to duck under them, you're showing the universe that you are ready to move past any shadow of denial or pattern of avoidance you may feel comfortable hiding in. The world needs that bright light that only you can shine on this earth, and the full moon is here to motivate you to deal so you can quickly heal and share your true self for real. With love, light, and a carefully crafted angel altar. Okay, that's my, I asked my husband to come in and tell me when it was 6:30 so I could go over to the private chat. Thank you, I love you. He's just like, what have you co-opted me into? He knows my attention span is like very short. Okay, so with love, light, and a carefully crafted altar, this is the Pisces Full Moon Ritual. So for our members, we're going to jump over onto the private call so that you can ask all your Q&As, and we'll go through the ritual a little bit. We're going to be talking about creating sigils and angel altars, which I don't know. Let me bounce my camera back over. Here's one of my little angel altars. I have many. I used to only have like one maybe, and I was like really discreet about it. Now I just like have them kind of all over. I'm like, this is my angel altar, and this is my, like I've got them all over. Okie dokie. So before I go, can anybody, if you've got any questions, pop them into the chat really quick. Otherwise, thank you everyone for tuning in live to our first ever live stream. Thank you for watching me play with the screen and getting familiar with this space. If you are watching this, on YouTube and you're not a member and you're wondering how you can become a member or get the information, here is the link. It's down in the chat. That'll just take you to our beautiful ritual. Our beautiful blog post that one of our amazing members helps put together for us every month. Mary, it's Mary. Mary, you're amazing. Thank you for all of your help with our blog posts. Usually don't do by names, but I hope you don't mind. She's amazing. Go check her out. Okay, so yeah, that's where you guys can check it out. And thank you so much. This was a little bit of an unorthodox ceremony. And as we close it down, I just want to thank you all for being in this space and helping me enjoy my harvest, enjoy my manifestation. And I hope that if you are in the member circle, you know that this level of excitement is not reserved just for my manifestations, if not everyone else's. I get very excited. So come on over and share it with me via private message or in the members chat. And hopefully I'll see you around here again. All right. Lunar Manifestations members, go on over to your Q&A. Your email, the email that you became a member with has access to that private forum. All right. With love and light, Autumn.